One of the spiritual things that's happened in my life as a pastor is running into the DeColores community many years ago. When DeColores first came into my life and I first heard about it, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what the ministry had to offer, but I was kind of wounded, I think, as a pastor, and was looking for some getaway and a chance to renew myself. So when someone mentioned the community to me and offered to sponsor me, I said, sure, give it a try. And having been now involved in the DeColores community for probably 15 to 20 years now, I've had a chance to really not only be involved in the community, but also learn some things from the Lord about what I think the community has done in my life and the lives really of thousands of other people. And I think at the heart of it is that it really gave me, and I think it will give anyone that's involved in it, a real and profoundly biblical sense of community. As a pastor now for 25 years, one of the real problems in our churches today is we are not really experiencing biblical community. We have a few friends in our local church. We attend and maybe come and go in our congregation. But I think the missing element, which was at the heart of the early church's power and excitement about the Lord, was the feeling of belonging to a community that was together, was excited, and was alive. And as a matter of fact, if you take a look in the early chapter, the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 2, the community was just alive in the Lord, and it says that the Lord added daily those who were being saved. There was such an excitement about ministry and the community and what God was doing that the Lord was just sending people in from all over to be a part of that faith community. And when you enter into the DeColores world, what you find out is that God is still doing those things everywhere if we give Him the opportunity. And so one of the things that I want to encourage you to think about if you're watching this is, if you've never participated in a DeColores weekend, to think about being a part of it and discovering, I think in some amazing ways, what happens with regards to community. How the Lord can take people who don't know each other very well and in a very short time take a group of relative strangers and bring them into a community. And to me as a pastor, I think this is one of the greatest miracles of the DeColores community. And I want to encourage the body of Christ to look for this community, and what God is doing through DeColores is not only a great experience in and of itself, but for myself as a pastor, one of the great lessons is how community that I learned and saw modeled at DeColores can be brought back into the local church. And that is why I want to recommend DeColores to anybody that I know.